don't want the lights on, but I don't want the same. I wanna see the lights on. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. And this one is off and running. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019, he threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. And they put the tag on him for the out. Juan Soto now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Just missed. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his four-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the four-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. Now a screamer into the outfield. Thomas puts it away, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the hill in this one, Clay Holmes.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now it's going to be Corbin Carroll. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And he's safe at first. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Holmes throws to first, and he's back in there.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Now a snap throw down to third.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner goes again. Got him swinging.
If you're
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Gurriel. In the dirt, blocked. Carroll leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And there's a ball. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Josh Naylor stands in here, takes ball one low. And that misses. And now 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Man at first, one away. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to first, could be two. Quickly to second for one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swing and a miss, strike one.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box.
Marte over to Perdomo. That's one. On a Naylor. They get two.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really.
The throw to first, and that is the third out of the inning. Back here in the desert, bottom half of inning number 2. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Holmes back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Fought off foul. Pitch misses. Ball two. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2-2.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. Pavin Smith digs in now. And a foul ball.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Next pitch is outside, and the count is 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor on to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the third inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Burns, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in baseball. Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
On the ground, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
The 0-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Strike three, got him swinging. One gone here. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 2 away. Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
1-0.
In the dirt. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas makes the play, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Alek Thomas. Thomas, in his 3rd season, 24 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018.
How about we just tone it down, then go back to where you came from. I ain't gotta prove nothing now. One idea worth 100,000.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Misses the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. 1 up, 1 down. Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
That's inside. Check swing. He went. Now 2 balls and a
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2
1
balls,
out.
2
Base
strikes.
is empty. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. A single and a run scored and a walk. Swings through that.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Here's Ketel Marte. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man on second, 2 down. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now it's Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And there's a strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2.
0-2.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss at 96, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Chase Field, and now it's Josh Naylor. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Lindor. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Here's a high chopper. Vientos whips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Grounded out his first time up. And that one is inside. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that is out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The center fielder, number 5.
Alec Thomas. Now, grounded out his first time. Fouled off left side. That one almost got him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Look out! And it hit him. So they're all loaded up. And now, Geraldo Perdomo struck out swinging his first time. Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Garrett Hampson.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Down and away for ball one.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. Bases loaded, 2 down. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Just missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's towards center. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now it's Mark Vientos. Burns back to work. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And now the Mets DH, Brett Beatty. Grounded out his first time up. Ball one on a pitch inside.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
That's inside. Yeah, that's ball 2. On the inside corner for a strike. The D-backs up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him. Larry Fuller brings him up. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. Towards first, Naylor. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in the desert, this is Corbin Carroll. He's already homered here in this one.
Make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, if you really with the city, say what else, though. I've been slacking, need motivation. Haters not do more than hating. Boss up, you never know who's waiting when you ask.
And it's fouled away. And the 0-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now Ketel Marte. 1 for 2. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Taylor moving back. And that one is off the top of the wall. Marte around second.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Inside. 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 strikes.
High in the air, out to right. Soto gets under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Josh Naylor. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball there. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Marte at third with 2 away. Swung on, belted. Taylor going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jeff McNeil stands in. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
And downstairs.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Lifted in the air, out to left. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's one away. Here's Francisco Lindor. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 0-1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Kranick in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. And down on strikes. And there's one down. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Pavin Smith. Just missed. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit. One out, runner at second. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And there's a hit. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. He's in there. And the batter now, Alec Thomas. Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto gets under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Chase Field, here's Juan Soto. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strike.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
Ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
3 balls,
Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Stays alive. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Just missed.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that drops in for a strike. The Diamondbacks leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Next offering is outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Back here in the desert, now it's the shortstop, Garrett Hampson. Outside with a breaking ball.
These D-backs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
So now 1 and 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso. Hampson is out. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside. And he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood.
Runner on the move, come on and miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Now 1-1. That one ripped. That's back there. It's a bomb. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 5-zip. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Smoked on the ground a second. McNeil gets it to first, and there's 2 away. Two down, bases empty. Now here is Josh Taylor. 0 for 3 in this one. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Fastball is outside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here, the bottom of the 7th. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. Caught him looking for the K. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. On the mound now, Kevin Ginkel.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now at the plate, Brett Beatty. First pitch swinging.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's one down. Francisco Alvarez will hit next. Hit in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. Now a long throw to first.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Vientos, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him looking. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that one hammered. Nimmo running hard to get it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 down. And now the DH, Pavin Smith. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base hit. And now 2 aboard. So up next, Alec Thomas. Late swing, foul to the left. First and third, 1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
That one lifted to left. Nimmo coming on. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there are 2 outs. Here's Garrett Hampson.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching down and makes the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Shelby Miller.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Suarez throw to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Lindor swings through that one.
0-1.
Strike two.
Well, he's been aggressive
0-2.
right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. Juan Soto getting ready to hit. Miller, 34-year-old vet, he joined the team as a free agent. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
0-2.
The Mets down to their final strike. And
That's the
ball
ball.
1. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row.
That's
Man,
a
what a
corner.
battle.
Way
3 balls.
inside.
2 strikes.
Good plate
Take it back.
appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. So a man at first. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Check swing of the 0-2. Appeal to first.